What is up, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're watching this video. Apologies, I'm a little chopped, bro. I literally just got up like 20 minutes ago, and yeah, but the glow up is coming. You know, it's gonna shake a little bit. But anyway, as you can see by the title, bro, we had a full day of eating on, the road to pro. Currently, we're 13 weeks out as of today. That video I posted yesterday, well, I'll probably post this video like 12 weeks out in a week. So that video I posted the other day, 15 weeks out, completely different diet than I have right now. Not in the sense of the food, but just macro wise. I was eating 3,500 calories at the start of prep between the 16th and 15th week. Coach didn't decrease my calories or anything like that after the off season. Just introduced cardio, which is 30 minutes on the Stairmaster 5 times a week with a 120 to 140 BPM range. And then on my rest days, it'll be 20 minutes on my either my step mill or treadmill. 20 minutes, 80 to 100 BPM. So yeah, cardio hasn't changed since then, but food and carbs went to the shitter, bro. 2,500 or 2,550 calories daily now, even on rest days, and then 300 gram of carbs. So about 170 gram of carb difference. Different approach for sure than my previous prep, but prep's the same. And this is our first time working together. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we'll switch it up. But I trust my coach 100%. He's done it for himself. He's done it for others, and he's a testimony of how he does things. I don't know if he does this exact method, but this is what he does for me. And all I gotta do is follow the plan and get shredded. So currently 13 weeks out as of today. I'll put my weight on screen. I usually weigh myself on my rest day mornings. So when I go to edit this tomorrow, I'll have my morning weight. So I'll put that there. And hopefully, because I've been stuck between like 183 and 181, so hopefully we're below that. If not, it might be a problem. But I don't know. I'm not really gonna be too focused on the. I should be focused on the number more so the look. We're looking kind of. We're looking kind of shredded. We're getting there. So I shaved, so that's probably why it looks a little better. But I probably am losing some body fat. Waist has definitely come in since the beginning of prep, which is very nice. Since I lowered my sugar by like more than half. Hopefully, my sugar intake was crazy on the off season, bro. Hopefully, I wasn't just like insulin resistant that whole time. But I think I should be all right. But anyway, it's currently 8:30, and we're gonna get to our first meal. So I'll show you guys what that is. All right, meal one going down right here. So pretty basic, pretty simple. We got 40 grams of oats. They are old-fashioned oats. The quick ones just digest a little different. I want everything to digest easy, so I got the most simple oats. Still the same macros as the other ones, but yeah, 40 grams of oats, 5 grams of honey, and some cinnamon in there for some flavor. I didn't have any cinnamon in there before, and it tastes like shit, so it tastes a little better now. And with that, we also have 200 to 250 milliliters of water in here with a scoop of whatever protein powder I choose. Today I did Rise's blueberry muffin. It's gas. And then 5 grams of creatine. And that's meal one, as well as 100 milligrams of zinc and 500 milligrams of shilajit. So yeah, I'll put the macros up on screen and eat this. Also, I'm doing about 4 to 6 liters of water a day. Yeah, with I'm around these Owalas here that my girl got me. This holds a little bit over a liter, so about 4 to 6 of these a day, and then I'm good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Got a long agenda of things to do today, but yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys whatever I do next. I'm gonna slam this meal. watch some YouTube, and catch you guys in the next segment.
All right, couple errands ran. Went to Walmart, Target to pick up a couple things. About to head over to Aldi's, get the groceries for the week. Usually I usually shop bi-weekly, you know, get the food I need every other week. But I've been using lots for this prep here, so only thing that's really titrated down was my carb sources, my oats and rice. All my fats and protein sources are still the same. So I'm using hella chicken, hella turkey, hella egg whites, and veggies too. A lot of veggies every day. But you'll see in my next coming meals. I'm just gonna head to the store real quick, pick a couple things up, and yeah, I'll show you guys what I got after. So yeah. All right, voiceover while I'm editing this in bed right now. I told y'all this video was fucking butchered, but anyway, this second meal is 150 grams of jasmine rice, 135 grams of chicken breast, 138 grams of egg whites, 85 grams of broccoli, and 88 grams of asparagus. I'll put the macros up on screen, and yeah, I'll see you guys for meal number 3.
All right, meal 2 down. Yeah, sorry I had to do a little voiceover. It was hella loud in the area of my house right there. But yeah, I would say we'd be eating meal 3, but we're actually gonna go train. Usually I train after meal 5. I have 6 meals a day. Usually I train after meal 5 because, you know, I go after my work shift from 6:30 a.m. to, let's say, 4 or 6:30 p.m. whenever I get off, right? So I have 5 meals before I go train. I only have 2 right now. Carbs aren't very high, glycogen isn't very high, so hopefully we still have a good pump, still got a good lift and all. But I feel like we will. I got pretty good sleep last night. But before we go train, well, I would have my pre-workout meal, but you'll choose my pre-workout meal today. But I usually have 1,000 milligrams of beetroot extract. Yeah, that's usually what I do for my pre-workout. If I'm tired, I'll take a pre-workout drink. You know, some huge supplements, high stem. Usually not high stem, actually. Just, you know, something with caffeine in it to get me locked in, or even an energy drink. Something that gets me locked in. You know, but don't need that today, so we're just gonna raw dog it. But yeah, I'm gonna go train back today. Switched up my regimen, or sorry, switched up my exercise selection is what I meant to say. Previously I did, you know, pullovers, you know, wide grip pull downs, some form of upper back row, you know, yada yada. You've seen it before. It was literally the last video. But this time I'm going off of Justin Batterina, IFBB Pro 9th place Olympian in Classic Physique. I go off of his back day. I tried it my last session. I haven't really been feeling pullovers, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel it, like, obviously in my, you know, lats and stuff. I just don't like the movement, you know. So doing pull-ups instead. I need more lats for sure. I'm already knowing after I hop off stage, you know, I'm gonna ask the judges my feedback and stuff, and they'll probably say back with honestly again. But yeah, Justin Batterina, his training style is more for his back. He's made crazy improvements over the last couple years for his recent back training. So he does pull-ups, bodyweight pull-ups, like 2-3 sets, I think. Still failure. Then he does, you know, a unilateral lat pull down. So, but instead of it's like this, like wide grip, how like a regular wide grip lat pull down pulls, it's more so like this, kind of like supinated, or like a sagittal pull down. So we're gonna do that. Then he moves on to an upper back row. So just, you know, I don't know. You'll see. I just changed it up. Just 2 upper back rows, 2 lat movements, and pull-ups. Pretty much all I'm doing for back. And then for rectors, hyperextension. And then for my traps and rear delts, we have either an upright rows superset with shrugs, or face pull superset with shrugs. So, and that's really much it. And then also, you know, some bicep training, which hasn't changed since I started training. So, preacher curl or a cable curl with a Bayesian curl, and then a hammer curl. But yeah, not really much to say. Just gonna go pop in the gym, and I guess I'll see you guys there.
Workout complete, cardio done. No posing today since I'm on a bit of a time crunch, but as I expected, well, not expected, but kind of a subpar lift, not the best lift, you know. I'm only on like, you know, only had 2 meals before this lift. Usually I have 5, like I said, so I really was just fucking hungry the whole time. And yeah, it kind of did not benefit me whatsoever to eat 2 meals before the gym, but you know, I got shit I gotta do. But main part is you still got it in, still got my cardio in, still burned my calories and stuff, and still stimulated the muscles. So you know, it is what it is. You're not always gonna have the best lift, but yeah, I'm gonna drive back home now and get meal number 3 in. So it's currently 2 p.m. Usually by here I have my 4th meal, but yeah, gonna get my 3rd meal in, so I'll catch you guys there. All right, back home. Meal 3 has been consumed. Feeling much more better, feeling much more you know, energized. I don't know why I said much more better, but feeling much better. Going to actually, well, before I say that, my meal 3 was literally the exact same thing as meal 2. So 150 grams of jasmine rice, 135 grams of chicken breast, 138 grams of egg whites, 88 grams of asparagus, and 85 grams of broccoli. So good meal, high protein. I'll put the macros on screen, literally same exact thing from meal 2. And yeah, so I'm about to go hop in the shower, get cleaned off, and you know, continue with today's endeavors. So catch you in the next segment. All right, so I'm actually at work now recording this next segment. It's like a few days later. What the hell are those guys doing over there? But anyway, like a few days later from when I recorded that initial full-day meeting. So still the same meals, surely Tuesday, but still the same macros, still the same meals. So meal number 4 we got here. Pretty kind of similar to meal number 1. Got 40 grams of oats here with 5 grams of honey and some cinnamon, as well as not a protein shake, but we have 170 grams of Greek yogurt and hey, I recorded a full day meeting. 170 grams of Greek yogurt and about 100 grams of mixed berries.
I ate my chicken, rice, yogurt, fruit, asparagus, chicken, rice, yogurt, no seasoning.
Yeah, no seasoning.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Who's this going to?
YouTube.
Hey. Sup, YouTube? Fuck it is. It's my bitch right here.
Alright, bro.
It's my bitch. Get that on YouTube.
But anyway, I had to go fuck him up real quick. But yeah, I put the macros on the screen here. And yeah, that's meal number 4. So I'll see you guys for the next one.
All right. Just got off work. About to take down the pre-workout meal. Earlier, well, I guess I told you. What the hell, bro? So yeah, like I was saying, 5th meal going down. This would be the pre-workout meal as normal. Like I said, I filmed that segment earlier a couple days ago to where I couldn't have my normal pre-workout meal. My 2nd meal ended up being my pre-workout. So meal number 5 is a pre-workout. So we got 2 rice cakes and got 41 grams of Rice Krispie cereal, no milk. So yeah, pretty much really not a big meal. It's kind of like a light snack. And then we also got 1,000 milligrams of beetroot extract for the pre-workout. So yeah, that's all it is for pre-workout meal. Put the carbs, or put the macros here. Pretty much just a carb meal. to replenish glycogen and stuff, you know, get some more carbs in before the training. So yeah, gonna go hit some posterior chain today. It's Tuesday, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next segment. All right, another voiceover, because like, why not? So for meal number 6 here, we got 150 grams of jasmine rice, 138 grams of egg whites, 140 grams of ground turkey, 85 grams of green beans, and 1 whole egg. I'll put the macros up on screen, and yeah, that's meal number 6. Pretty much all I eat for this prep so far. I'll put the total macros of the day here, and yeah, coach hasn't really changed this at all so far. So we'll see in the next coming weeks what he does. But yeah, currently, as recording this, I'm 12.5 weeks out, so it's still the same. So yeah, if it changes, I'll do another update. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.